Hello everyone, Luke of Light here with another video that I'm reacting to. I wouldn't even say react, it's more criticize or talk along with. So yeah. Anyways, I saw Barry's video not too long ago about this guy named Casey Neistat, who has 5 million subs, so I'm assuming he's a well-known YouTuber. As far as what his content is, I don't know, but this one's kind of going against its norm based on the video that I just watched, which is what I'm presenting here. So anyways, I'm going to kind of give my 10 cents on what he had to say about the whole election deal, because this is something I've been wanting to get off my chest in general, as far as how I feel about Trump versus Hillary. And don't get me wrong, I hate both of them. They both represent everything I do not want in a president. But Neistat here is going to give us sort of a description as to how we should vote, we Americans, that is. For those of you abroad, just sit and enjoy.
Hillary Clinton. I will be voting for Hillary Clinton.
Okay, that's good. As far as who I'm voting for, I honestly don't know. If somebody held a gun to my head at this point in time, I would probably say Hillary Clinton, but even then, it'd be like, I'm going to probably kill myself later for voting for her. So, it's kind of a moot argument. Anyways, as you were saying, sir.
I avoid talking politics on this channel, on this forum, because politics are divisive.
That was something I was supporting myself, and this is kind of a cathartic thing for me because I want to address why I kind of took away the whole, I need to be PC, I need to be this, that, and the other. It's because when I upload my gameplay videos, I want to be as inclusive as possible. I don't want my own personal views to get in the way of you guys and gals enjoying my content. So I try to keep my personal and political opinions aside, but it's just got to the point where on my Facebook page and on my personal life and on my YouTube channel, the three are just intermixing together to the point where it's like, it's just going to start slipping out. And I'm going to be like in the middle of recording a video. I could edit it out, but at the same time, it's like, do I really want to edit it out? Do I really want to sound that fake? When I say fake, I mean, do I really want to just omit how I personally feel about things? Because I feel like it limits what I could talk about, how I could just show who I am as a person when I record my gameplay videos and stuff like that. And the point isn't to offend people or piss people off. It's just to project and present my own personal views on things so that you get to know me more. So that way, those of you that can connect with me do connect with me. And those of you who don't, and you just want to see the opposing view of how you feel or think, can watch me do a gameplay video while at the same time listening to what I have to say. And if you want to offer criticism, offer criticism. I will never silence somebody who has genuine criticism to my own opinions and views. Anyways, back to the subject at hand here.
There's always two sides, Republicans and Democrats. There's left and there's right. I can have my opinion and there will always be an opposing one.
Well, that goes with any argument, though. Like, when it comes to arguing one side or the other, there's always going to be a whatever. Where do I put myself? I don't really go with labels, but if I had to consider myself anything, it would be a libertarian with a little bit of a left-leaning mentality. Though I do kind of jive with the right in a lot of ways I didn't think I did. But this is kind of just me not shifting my views, but just learning how different perspectives feel and think, and learning from that, and then kind of, saying like, well, how do I feel about that? Or how do I think about that? And then pulling all that in, what do I know now? And that's kind of how I formulated my own political opinions. So what he's saying is that, there's always two sides of an argument. That's all he's saying. So I don't really understand this point that he's trying to make. This goes with any argument. It doesn't have to be political. It could be philosophical, it could be religious, it could just be like, what's your favorite game? What's your favorite character in this game? What's your favorite character in a novel? What's your favorite novel? Who's your favorite author? Who's your favorite movie director? What's your favorite film by said movie director? It goes on and on. So I don't understand this point that he's making here.
That is the nature of a healthy democracy. But this is not that. This is about a megalomaniac who's driven by nothing but ego.
Well, honestly, that's describing a lot of politicians. When you really boil it down. I know he mentioned the democracy thing to the point that he was making before, like there's two sides, and that's the nature of the democracy, or that's the nature of a democracy, is to have multiple sides of differing arguments come together and be able to have a civil discussion without, the big G imposing its law upon others, saying, no, you can't say that. So I get that part. But again, it applies to every single type of argument. And when you really get down to it, it's like the SJWs, the left-leaners, tend to be the ones that want to silence the right-wingers. Now, I know that may be like, well, fucking what? Well, what about all the gay rights stuff? It's like, the right wing was vocal in their opposition to what the left wing wanted, and that is, a lot of gay marriage. I was totally for, and I'm still okay with it. If gays want to get married, that's fine. But the right wing hasn't really been as active when it comes to censorship as the left has, and that's my problem with the left. Is I don't want them to be censors. I want them, if the right is truly as bigoted and disgusting as you say they are, then let them say the disgusting shit so that the left can be reinforced in what they're saying, like, the right wing is this, that, and the other. And the right comes in and says exactly what the left wants to accuse you of. It's like, oh, lo and behold, you're fucking right. But if you try to silence those people, then you're looking like the fucking tyrant that you're accusing them of being. And it makes the right wing look better. That's always been my whole shtick with this whole thing, is that don't censor opposing views. Let them exist. Let them say their disgusting shit. Whether they be completely right or completely wrong, whether they be saying the exact antithesis as to what you stand for, let them speak. That way you can further explain and you can use their words against them. That's the one thing I never understood about a lot of these people. They're like, that's offensive. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. No, it reinforces your own argument. If you're making this argument that is wrong, let it stay there so you can present why it's wrong. You can use it as a citation. Anyways.
A man who cares exactly zero about the people of this country. A person who brags about sexually assaulting women and shames others for the way they look. I'm speaking up now because this election has very little to do with politics, policy, or legislation. This has to do with morals and principles.
Morals and principles, those are subjective things because your idea of morality may be different from my idea of morality. And so I get the idea that you're telling me that I should think a certain way as opposed to me just voting my conscience. Which, I mean, honestly, when it comes down to it, would I vote for Hillary over Trump? Yeah, probably, with a very, very, very tongue-biting mentality of like, why the hell am I doing? How did it come down to this? That's what I want a lot of people to understand, is that I don't give a shit for Hillary or Trump. They both fucking suck to me. I despise them both. I don't give a fuck about either one of them. They're both stains on our country, as far as I'm concerned. But anyways, continue on.
I'm voting for Hillary because, make no mistake, there is only one person that can defeat him. One person that can keep him away from power, and it is her. I'm not a huge fan of her stale politics. I'm entirely aware of all the criticism against her. I'm aware of all of her failures and shortcomings. But she's intelligent.
Is that right? Well, let me defer to Hillary herself, shall we? So, Hillary, how do you feel about all this? Oh. I rest my case anyways.
And she knows what she's doing. More importantly, she's mentally sound, she's responsible, and she's...
Mentally sound, responsible? You mean like that private server she managed where about 30-some-odd thousand emails got deleted? I'm not talking about blaming her for Benghazi. I think blaming her for Benghazi is pretty fucking stupid. But managing a private server where a bunch of emails go MIA, my own personal job kind of has a personal bias in saying, like, I don't necessarily agree with you having the position of power with all the secrets that you're going to have to manage, where you couldn't even manage the secrets that you managed when you were Secretary of State. That's my problem with Hillary. But, I don't want to get too involved with that. And, this feels like a fucking 3 minutes long, and I've got 9 minutes of rambling. So anyways.
Sane. I want to end this by calling out all the big YouTubers. Some I know, and some you viewers might know. See, making videos like this, they're not popular. They're not going to get you subscribers. They're not going to boost your view counts. But there is something much more valuable than subscribers or dollars. And that's backbone. That is not being scared to stand up for what is right, regardless of the costs. The top 20 YouTubers reach over 1 billion views every single week, every 7 days. We have the power to activate a demographic, an electorate that isn't typically very active. That is young people. You see, this generation, if we're all banded together, we have the power to ensure that this tax-avoiding, lying, racist, misogynist stays away from power and out of the White House. But it requires...
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stop him here just because I felt like that last point illustrated what he's trying to say. He's telling his subscribers how to vote. He's telling them everything right with Hillary. You know, he kind of mentioned it as like, you know, I don't agree with some parts of her, but overall, she's the better candidate. Therefore, here I'm going to give you all these arguments that, not even all of these arguments, but I'm going to give you all these little tidbits that say that she's better, he's bad, she's good, go vote for her, forget him, we need to come together. And, you know, the top, however many YouTubers you describe, they reach this amount of people. And we need to tell our people about how great Hillary is versus Trump. Here's the thing. Regardless of how you feel about Trump or Hillary, disregarding everything I said about either one of them, I won't tell you how to vote. Like, that's the point of a democracy, which he kind of illustrated. There's two sides of an argument. There are always two sides of an argument. Well, there's sometimes 3 or 4 or whatever. But when it comes to the Republicans and the Democrats, there are two sides of the argument. Vote however you want. That's the beauty of democracy, is to vote however you want, regardless of whatever the fuck somebody's telling you. Whether it's what I'm telling you or what this schmuck over here is telling you. It doesn't matter what somebody tells you. In fact, there's an article that Mike Rowe put out, which I'm going to link down below. That was a fucking good article from him, which is better than what this dumbass is saying. Now, again, I don't know this guy. I have never really subscribed to his content. I only know his video because of Bearing and because of a couple other YouTubers I'm subscribed to posted a responsive video to what he was saying. That's the only reason I know about this guy. When I watched the video, I'm like, yeah, I have a problem with this too, considering I'm from the host country that he's talking about. So that's why I'm making this video, is to tell you guys, look, don't let people influence you. Let them speak their mind, let them tell you what they want to tell you and all that other good shit, but make up your own mind about it. Don't let them do the thinking for you. If you vote for Trump, I won't care. I won't fault you for it. If you vote for Hillary, again, I won't care. I won't fault you for it. If you vote for Gary, if you vote for Jill Stein, if you vote for fucking Berman, what's that dude's name? I just know his last name, or his quote unquote last name is Berman. Which I've got a few pictures of him. But either way, vote your conscience. That's all I'm saying is vote for somebody that you believe represents you. Whether it be for senator, state representative, governor, mayor, whatever. Vote for those that you feel subscribe. Talking YouTube shit here. But those that you feel most akin to. Vote with an open mind. Like, think about, what do you want? What do you care about? And then look at what this person look at these two people that you're voting for and decide, all right, well, which one represents me the best? Vote for that person. Simple as that. Don't let this schmuck tell you how to do it. Don't help. I'm just saying, here's what I think should be, and you can just discard what I'm saying entirely. That's up to you. That's the beauty of democracy. I'm saying what I have to say, whether you like it or not. If you like it, okay, go with it. If you don't, well, all right, you don't like it. That's all there is to it.
All of us coming together. So if your favorite YouTuber says things like, I don't like to talk politics on my channel, or I'm not going to reveal who I'm voting for, call them out. Sitting on the sidelines...
So call them out as in, hey, who are you voting for? No, tell me. No, don't hide it. Tell me. Who are you voting for? No, don't call them out. They don't want to tell you. Fucking who cares? If your favorite YouTuber is voting for a particular candidate, you don't have to vote for that candidate because your favorite YouTuber is. I mean, fuck. Some of my favorite YouTubers are sympathetic to Trump more so than Hillary. Even though I hate Hillary. I disagree with a lot of things that they're kind of giving Trump a pass on. That being said, I still fucking hate Trump too. But I'm like, you guys are going a little softball on Hillary, or a little softball on Trump, and a little hardball on Hillary. Now, granted, actions speak louder than words. I'll just let that sit as where it will lay, because most of you that are supporting Trump and are against Hillary will get like, yeah, I see what you're saying there. Just to let you guys know that, like, I have no fucking love for Hillary, none at all. But Trump, he's not that much better. When you think about the shit that he said, like, I will torture even if it doesn't work. Basically, fuck the Geneva Convention. I will kill the families of terrorists or suspected terrorists. That's the shit I feel like the media should have gone after him, but you know what? They fucking did. Why? Fuck if I know, because they're fucking shitty at their job. And they've been shitty at their job. They're fucking garbage. Anyways, I mean, I have this rant boiling in my head. I'm like, oh, there's so much I want to say about the current state of affairs because of how much bullshit is roaming around in it and why so many people are pissed off. So many people are pissed off. And the fucking establishment is scratching their balls and scratching their heads. It's like, oh, what did we do wrong here? You fucking wandering pieces of shit.
This time around is not okay. This election is different.
Except it's not. It's kind of the same shit, different fucking day of the week.
And if this guy gets elected, and you stood back with your arms folded and didn't speak out against him, it makes you complicit.
It makes you complicit. Therefore, you are guilty for everything that the candidate that you voted for does. That's another problem I have with this fucking schmuck's video. No, you are not complicit. You are not complicit for voting your conscience, for voting your mind, for voting where your heart fucking lays. You are not complicit in any of that shit. You believed in a guy or a gal for whatever reason. You voted for them for that reason, and they go and do something fucking chaotic, like murder a bunch of people or whatever. You are not complicit in that. Fuck this guy for saying that. Fuck you, dude. You are not, no voter is complicit in this shit. If they voted for this person and this person goes completely against the original reason for voting for them, fuck you, dude.
It makes you partially responsible for handing him the reins of power.
Oh, I wish I would have paused the video sooner because that would have been so much more of a rant. So much better of a rant, I should say.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow for a fun, happy video. Thank you for your understanding, and thanks for the time.
Okay, look. So this video was not sponsored by Hillary Clinton. Okay, yeah, I can't figure this is the whole political thing. Look, this isn't me doing this on behalf of Hillary Clinton. This is me doing it on behalf of me, which, again, is fine. But because you vote for Trump, and Trump goes and, starts World War III, no, you're not complicit in World War III being started. You voted for Trump because that's your democratic fucking right. Fuck this dude he just doesn't get it. How can a dude with 5 million subs be this fucking stupid? How is that possible? Now, again, I'm only going based off of one video, so it's like, in this one moment, or this 2 minute and 51 second video, he was kind of a buffoon. I could go look at his other videos, he could be suddenly revealed to me as like the biggest fucking genius on earth. I won't put it past the guy. He's probably a smart dude. Just in this one video, this one instance, not so much. So this isn't an attack on his character. This is an attack on his video, or rather a criticism of his video. I don't agree with it at all. So with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and end this here because I've gone on I've fucking almost, it's a 2 minute, 51 second video. So obviously I had a lot to get off my chest if you bear with me. So, with that being said, folks, I'm Luke Applied. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel. All that other good shit. I'm out. Have a good night, folks.